stressed out.
What is up, everybody? It is your favorite YouTube retards coming at you again with Air Force Breakdown Week 3. So now I bet you're all really excited because guess what? You get your blues this week. Guess how long it takes? About a quarter of your goddamn life.
Way too long.
You'll be sitting there, you can't see me right now, legs crossed, hating your goddamn life.
Oh yeah, you'll spend realistically about 7-8 hours.
It depends, because what happens when you get issued your blues, they rush you onto this building, you're gonna have a bunch of, like, at least one pair of green socks, one pair of black socks, just a PT uniform, you're gonna be really out of regs, but whatever.
Okay.
And then what's gonna happen is you're gonna get fitted for all this crap, you gotta get fitted for every single pair of your pants.
And they're getting tailored on the spot.
Yeah, everything's getting tailored on the spot, so don't even worry about your ABU tops. Like, I know everyone wants the name tapes, that's the one thing everyone wanted was the name tape. Because once you go to basic and you see people with name tapes, you're like, I want to be like those guys.
Oh yeah,
so
they're halfway out.
Yeah, because they're halfway out. So when you get yours, you're going to feel like the big dogs, right? Well, what happens is everyone's going to take their top, shove them in a bag, forget about them. So that's it. But for your blues, no, it's not that fast.
Yep.
Everything needs to get tailored on the spot. If it's not perfect, it gets sent back, and then what do?
You wait.
You wait. Kind of like this. And you can't jerk off while you're there, so guys, figure out something better to do with your life.
Yep.
It's called studying your BMT SG. So that's the best thing you guys can really do.
First step they're gonna do is make you put on your black socks. You're gonna go into a one room and you're gonna get your nice dressed low quarters. Make sure they fit. For the love of God, take your time and make sure they fit. They're gonna rush you constantly, and there's gonna be a certain amount of time before they have to close up shop. If I remember right, it was about 09:30.
Yeah, about 09:30. But I'll tell you this though, make sure you guys do get your low quarters perfect because of the fact that I didn't. I had mine a size and a half too small. So come parade time and then the town pass, because we actually had town pass and blues for one day. And my ankles were actually bleeding after parade. Like they were bleeding into my low quarters. So I had to swap out socks and buy new shoes. On top of all of that. So that's definitely a recommendation that we have. Make sure they fit. If they don't, hassle them. Don't settle for anything less. Please don't. You'll be in a lot of pain like me, limping around San Antonio like a freaking limp who just graduated basic training. Because they know. People in San Antonio know that you graduated.
Oh, they can.
It's not the hair or anything.
Smell it.
Yeah, they know. They smell the fear coming off your body. Or if you're a dude, it's just a haircut. Or the relief, yeah.
But yeah, the things you want to know about your low quarters are just this. It doesn't go off your base pair of shoes. My low quarters are a 9.5. I wear an 11.5 boot.
Yeah, my low quarters
perfectly.
Yeah, my low quarters are 7.5, and I wear about a 9.5 boot.
Yep.
So they're going to be smaller for most people, anyways. You might be a bit different, but it doesn't matter. Make sure they fit. And at the same time, it's gonna be like a line, just a bunch of different places going all these different places. So once you get fitted for your, say your low quarters here, you're gonna get flushed in a line over here, and you're gonna get fitted for your flight cap. Most often than not, they're gonna be like, all right, you're good. Next person. I've seen very few cases where you need to get fitted again, but you never know. I wear like a size 7.25 low. I'm a flight cap.
Oh yeah, and I wear a 7 7/9.
There you go.
I'm a fat head.
So yeah, that's that. And then after that is where everything. Holy crap! So then you're gonna get issued every single size, every single blues. So every single shirt, too short, too long, all have to be the same size, and then you all have to get inspected to make sure every single pair fits the way it should.
One professional note is that yeah, you guys suck. It's a living hell to be there all day, but the people who do there are professionals. Don't argue with them. These guys have been doing it for 30, 40 flights actually it's more like 30, 40 flights a week.
Yeah, 30 or 40 flights a week, because remember, there's always 0 weekers coming in after you, which means there's always another third week flight going through it. Actually, at my time, when I went through the same day, because I know our whole squadron had to go through it different days, we had 6 or 7 flights that day.
Yep, and 0 week was on the other side of the building getting their first stuff too. This all happens fluidly every single day for them. So don't sit there and say, I wear this type of thing, I wear this type, or I wear that.
You're gonna make their life so much harder. Please don't do it.
Just shut up. The guys didn't sit. There's one guy that was sitting there, he just looked at me. He knew exactly what kind of shirt I needed.
They can look at you and go, you need this, you need this. And
you need a 1632 by 43. Go. Next.
Yeah, they know. Trust me. Yep. Do not argue with these people. They're very good at what they do.
Yep. So treat them with respect. That's the biggest thing, because if you don't get hounded by them, your MTIs will. And the MTIs kind of have the day off for that day. And if they have to be called down here, you are not a happy camper. In fact, your flight's probably not a happy camper. In fact, the flight next to you is probably not even a happy camper.
No. Because trust me, that day you're going to love, though, because you're not by MTIs. The whole day, there's not a campaign hat in sight. So appreciate it.
The guys that you are with, they know the rules of BMT, and they're a lot less strict. Well, a lot more strict, because they can pull anything.
Yeah, they can pull anyone. They can pull your 341 or anything, so don't mess around.
But they will give you warnings. It's better than your MTIs.
Just shut up and read if you're not doing anything.
Shut up and color.
Shut up and color.
So the things they're going to get you for are your low quarters. After that, you're going to secure your name tapes, name tapes,
yeah.
and then all 4 of your ABU tops. Make sure you have all those clean the day beforehand. You're going to give them all away.
Make sure you have everything before you leave, and don't worry about accessories to your blues like name tags, ties, stuff like that. You get that later.
That comes later.
Yeah, that comes later.
Yep.
Your name tapes actually get issued to you by your MTI. Like they'll have them in little bundles. They'll be like on your bag, or they'll hand them out in the day room.
Actually, you should have gotten your blues name tapes at the same time you got your ABU tape, because they check all your names to make sure they're spelled right.
Right. The week, if either first or second week, you have to sign a piece of paper identifying that your name is correctly spelled, so that way when you get the stuff issued, it's not spelled wrong.
Yep. All right, so you're going to get your low quarters, like I said, and your ABU tops are going to be sewn throughout the entire day. That will be the last thing you get before you hoof it back to town. Yeah, basically town.
Basically. You have the big old your D bag on your back, and you just haul some ass.
Yep. The next thing you're going to be issued is your t-shirt, your blue shirt. It's going to be, like he said, short sleeve, and it's going to be a long sleeve. The thing they're mainly looking for is your collar and your wrist length.
Now, one thing I want to tell you guys, that getting the top collar for both of those shirts is a bitch. There is no shame in needing help.
Yep. And the main thing they're looking for is to make sure you look, how we like to call it, military grade sexification. I mean, you're going to look sharp as all get out on this thing.
Trust me, your TIs, as much as you may hate them, they make sure you look as good as possible.
It is military grade in terms of how sharp you will look in this. It's going to be the most uncomfortable thing you sit in unless you do stuff right. I did it right. I took my time. I made sure certain things fit well. They worked with me. Do not be afraid to sit there and say, this just doesn't feel right. This is too loose, or this is too tight, or
Say
this
something.
is cutting off air. They're here to work with you. If you're just going to sit there and says, this is good, and your feet are bleeding, obviously they're not going to notice, because they have 50 other people in your flight alone to deal with, and they have 4 flights in there at one time. After your shirts, the next thing you're going to do is your pants. Your pants is probably going to take the longest to get right.
Yep.
So what they're going to do is they're going to sit there and say, you know what, you're going to go with a certain size. You're going to go in there, you're going to get 2 sizes lower than what that is. Trust me, they know what they're doing. So if they say you need a 36, get a 34 or a 32. All right, you're going to put that on, you're going to walk out, and you're going to stand in front of people at attention.
Like on a stage, like you're going to step up and they're going to check basically the bottoms of your foot, make sure everything looks right. Because if they go down too far, they're going to taper the appearance. That way they're tucked up a bit more, like they're bloused almost.
Yep, they're going to take your low quarter, and yes, I know this is not a low quarter, but the bottom of your pants must be about this high off of it.
Yep.
This is the bottom of the shoe. This is about how far your pants go. It goes a little bit ways down your low quarter, and that's what they're looking for. You slouch forward or backwards or to the side or anything like that, it messes the volume of your boots.
So stand completely at attention.
So you're going to be at completely attention. You're going to look forward. They're going to say, don't look down. When you look down, your butt goes up, and therefore this goes higher. Just look forward. They're going to take 2 marks, and they're going to take your pants.
Now you have to get every single pair of pants marked off. Now, one thing you missed though is, remember, when you're getting all your blues issued, you have all your tops. Like you have the trench coat, the lightweight, and the service coat.
That's next. You're right. It's the service coat next, and they're gonna sell. You're gonna be 90. You're gonna be a 46 long or a 46 short. You're gonna grab your service coat, and then they're gonna make you button all 3 of them and stand in line with your shirt on. Basically, gives you the appearance. Then they're gonna make you go get a lightweight jacket. This is the thing you wear
Most of the time.
Basically, when you're not wearing it at full service.
It's like your semi-formal blues, like my short sleeve, open collar.
It's a windbreaker.
Yeah,
Yep.
Basically. It's really nice though. I love it.
The last thing they're going to fit you on, and at this point, I mean, we were in winter and it's hot as hell. Those that go in the summer, my heart goes out to you, because you're
Especially
just
at Beast, when we cover that in 5th week. Oh man.
my heart bleeds for you then. You're going to roast like a stuffed Hawaiian pig in the middle of the ground. All right, what you're going to be wearing, and I know 500 people are in there, hotter than the sins of hell. You're going to sit there, you're going to be in your pants, blue shirt that's not even really buttoned, your service jacket, and then you're going to get an all-weather jacket. You ever seen trench coat, matrix, stuff like that? That's what you're going to get.
It's literally, that's what it is. And I'll tell you one thing, it is the most pain in the ass thing to wear. And it looks
looks
weird.
nice.
You know what? Okay, it looks nice, but I feel like I'm wearing a dress to some extent. All right, so I want to end blues and second clothing issue on 2 things. One, what do you do with all this new stuff? Well, you got to put it away. And what does that mean? More stuff for you to get the merits on. So when your TIs teach you how to put the stuff away, pay attention.
Yeah.
And do it the way they do it. Sometimes my TIs do some of my stuff for me. And not only that, make sure this stuff fits, for the love of God. Because guess what? We live on an active military base. And tell you what, the crap here that isn't issued to you is expensive. It is expensive. It's not worth paying for it again just because it fit a little bit weird at basic. Make sure it fits, or else you're paying quite a bit out of your E1 to E3.
Yeah, your chevrons are costing a crap load. Congratulations, though.
Thank you. I'm putting on A1C on the 16th, so I might do a video on that. So, anyways, that's expensive as well.
Oh, they forgot steel-toed boots, too. You get another pair of boots.
Yes, you do, unless you're unfortunate and you got them issued first, in which case you might get issued your combat boots or another set of steel toes. I know people had two sets of them.
I had people with 2 combat boots.
So it all depends, but either way, you're getting new boots or the same set you had. Steel toes or combat boots. Combat boots, I don't like them. They're big, they're heavy, and they look weird. My steel toes, however, I love those things, but I can't wear them around base because they have my clickers on.
Yeah, and you will be getting lunch there. It'll be the same thing you get on the first opening night.
Box nasties.
Yep, you'll get box nasties.
But you get Oreo, so it's not that bad.
And by this time, it's the only sugar you're allowed to have, so that stuff is traded like crack.
Yeah, it's traded like crack. Fine.
That's pretty much the second issue. It's going to take you a good 6 to 8 hours on a good day. You're going to be there all day long.
Appreciate
Do
it,
not
though.
rush these people. They know what they're doing. They've done it more times than you want to deal with, and they're moving as fast as they can.
And a good thing is, the more time they take, the less time you're with your TIs.
Yep. Oh, okay.
Anyways, so now that's basically the biggest part of your third week is second clothing issue.
The next ones are going to be, you're going to go through a little bit more classes, more on LOAC and various rules of engagement and various other rules when it comes to just more classes. I mean,
It's more classes. You also got Air Force Introduction, Air Force Combative. So there's learning simple formation, stuff like that. If you don't ever use it again, don't worry about it.
Doesn't matter if you get deployed, you're going to be retrained on all this crap
Yep.
anyway.
So don't worry about it if you forget it or don't even care. Just make sure you pay attention.
If you haven't yet, or if you haven't done it in second week or this week, you'll start KP duties or various other duties. They basically pimp your flight out to the base, and yeah,
You can actually get positive 341s and like LOAs. KP actually is not that bad because you're away from your test the whole day. It's like working your regular job.
The only thing that sucks is you are on your beat 12 hours.
Yeah, try and stay away from the Clipper. Don't work the Clipper line. Don't do that.
Yeah.
And pots and pans. No.
Runners sucked.
I actually didn't mind that, but pots and pans, no.
Stay away from pots and pans. No.
That's a bad idea.
No.
Terrible idea. It never ends. I swear to God.
You sit there and you literally clean grease for hours.
For 12 hours a day, and you'll be like, I just cleaned this one.
Bacon pans.
I never did. I did KP twice and Beast KP.
I will kill you. I did KP 5 times.
I only had to do it twice.
But after that, you're still doing more classes. You're still learning more about the Air Force. You're also going to start training on 2 different but very important things. Your coin retreat ceremony. The next one is your actual parade ceremony. You're going to go through all the drills and everything like that. You might have seen it. They might have dragged you out to the flight line to see other weeks practicing it at this time. This is when you're actually going to start marching the various cards and everything like that.
Coin ceremony, sorry to cut you off, is a lot easier than parade. You basically just march down there, you haul, and then they do a whole speeches. And they have to set down some flashlights. It's easy. It's also very nice because that is, at the time, when you're handed that coin, you're an airman now.
The second that coin touches your hand, you are officially declared as a United States Airman. Hell, your reporting statement will actually change to Sir or Ma'am, Airman, your last name,
Reports as ordered.
ordered.
And then for parade, parade's a lot more complex, and I'm not going to sit here and act like I can reenact the whole thing because I cannot. But there are millions upon millions of parade videos on YouTube. Go look them up. It's actually the greatest feeling in the world. But that's basically
by this point, there's 2 ways of actually looking at BMT. You can look at it from big event to big events. So you can look at first issue, your EC monitors, then your second issue, and next week is going to be Seaburn, Beast, your EOC, and then on the 7th week is your graduation, 8th week is this one. So once Feelings Week. And then you're out. I mean, if you look at it from big thing to big thing, and then once when you're done with that big event for the week, time flies by. I just don't pay attention anymore.
But there's one more thing we're going to do for you guys. I touched on it in my last video, but we didn't go too in depth. We're going to reenact EC procedures for you.
Yep.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to give him my American Eagle credit card. Not really. It's just a discount card. And he's going to act as if he's coming into my dorm and I'm the EC dude.
This will represent your cat card.
All right, so he's going to come up. He's going to bang on the door.
Dunk, dunk, dunk.
EC proceeding. Open the flap. Sir, may I help you? Let me in. May I see your authority to enter?
I don't have to do dick. I just put up my card.
Yeah,
I'm the MTI. I don't have to do diddly.
Yeah, they might mess with you, so don't just be aware of that. So they'll just do whatever they feel like doing. May I see your authority to enter? They'll hold up their tech. Checking 1 Watt Common Center for Technical Sergeant Dickhead. Technical Sergeant Dickhead, verified. Proceeding special instructions. Checking members of the opposite gender. None seen. Checking for commissions officers. None seen. Please stand clear of the door.
And it's that simple. Let's say if I don't even have my cat card, they might trick you. In fact, they do that quite often.
Yep.
All right, so let's do a trick. Dunk, dunk, dunk.
Sir, may I help you? May I see your authority to enter? Checking 1 middle finger. Verifying 1 middle finger. Not verified. May I refer you to my MTI?
No.
May I refer you to CQ?
No.
Please stand by.
and there's nothing you can do at that point.
Nope. I don't care how much they are banging on that door. Don't let them in. I don't care.
You will do 3 things right then. You will verify him to enter. You will either refer them to your MTI, or you will refer them to CQ.
Because right next to your EC duty station is a box where you click in and say, hey, should I let this guy in?
Don't press that button.
No.
You press that button, all hell will break loose.
Yes, don't ever do it. Don't ever do it.
So this is the EC. You'll always have 2 of you on there. Every 10 minutes, you will look around the whole entire bay. This has various other
Every
reasons.
30 minutes, you check everyone in the dorms, make sure they're sleeping.
Yep.
This is because there's been a lot of suicides in the past in Air Force BMT. That's when they check
It's a sad but realistic fact.
So please take it seriously.
Some people just can't handle the stress of BMT. One other thing EC does, accountability at night.
Yes.
So at night, at the beginning of everyone's shift, or if you time it right and your EC monitor is not a raging cockbag, what they will do is that the box will come online and it will say accountability.
Go.
And you will stand at attention. They know. Don't ask me how they know. I swear there's an MTI in the ceiling or there's cameras. They know. Stand at attention.
And then you'll give, what is it, your reporting statement?
Sir or ma'am, trainee, your last name, reports this order. The accountability is as follows. How many ever airmen are in your flight? Let's say 3 of your members are in med hold for, God forbid,
They
some
went
other
there
reason.
today for some reason.
Yep, ma'am. Trainee so-and-so reports this order. Accountability is as follows. Accountability is as follows.
33, okay, so think of it this way. 33 trainees assigned, 30 trainees accounting for. 3 trainees are at med hold currently.
Yep.
These trainees are trainee,
so-and-so, so-and-so, and so-and-so. And that's all you need to know. You don't need to know why. They just need to know that they're there. They have all the records. They have everything.
Believe it or not, they care about where you are because they need
They
to
do.
know. This is why they do this.
They've invested time, money, and the patience of a lot of people. Yes, your MTIs look like they will breathe down your neck and shit out your soul. It doesn't matter. They do that because you need to be ready. This is a brand new type of experience in your life. I won't trade it for anything. I won't. And I'm just beginning.
We make jokes about it all the time, but it's something like, it's one of those things like, it's an experience in your life you'll never want to go through again.
Best way to describe BMT is this. It is the absolute worst, best experience you will never, ever want to go through again.
Unless I become a TI, because everyone keeps telling me I need to become a TI.
Then that's just funny.
Then that's just funny.
That's something different. You don't go through MTI. You don't go through BMT that way. You are the MTI. You make all the fun. They really do care. And inside the classrooms, they show that a lot more. They're a lot more relaxed.
And the day room as well.
Oh, yes. Other than that, you're going to do accountability. You're going to be doing control checks. There's a couple of more tricks they do, but those get passed down the grapevine from generation to generation. Some of them are that you'll have one person that's allowed entry and someone right behind them that's not allowed entry. If that happens,
you let the one in and halt the other one out.
Halt. Doesn't matter if you're a commander. Your rank does not give you permission to do what you need to do in this room.
Think of it this way, rank never qualifies access to anything if you're not authorized. It doesn't matter.
Rank and clearance are 2 different concepts.
The Chief of Staff, General Mark A. Walsh, 4-star general, basically the head honcho, can come through there, but if he's not on my list, sorry, sir.
Praise be him to him.
Sorry, it's not happening.
No, he's not allowed inside our dorms. If the MTI goes up there and says, you let him in,
you have
authority. He gave him authority.
Your MTI has authority to give anyone else authority when he's inside the dormitory.
Yep. The last 2 things is if there's no female in your the 2 other things is call to attention. Okay? One is that if there is an officer, you call the entire dorm to attention. Do not be that dick that sits there and says, "Attention, hut."
You go like this. Dormitory, attention, hut.
And no one's there. Because my flight was the loudest mother truckers on the planet. I have never seen them shut up that fast.
It's great. It's honestly fantastic because you don't see officers very much in BMT. You really don't.
Oh yeah, they'll hose you for being that dick that said that. The other thing is that
when I was a gender, so you're a female flight. When a male MTI enters or leaves the room, call the entire dormitory to attention because they're really big.
Female entering the dormitory. Female entering the dormitory.
And everyone will like what. So it'd be like female exiting the dormitory. Female exiting the dormitory. Or lady entering or lady leaving. You say that so everyone knows. Yeah. Because when ladies enter the dormitory, your male flight, you don't change. You stay clothed. You don't shower.
And for females, it's vice versa. Male entering the dormitory, and you'll do this for your MTI. It doesn't matter if their gender comes in, you announce it. Now,
and you don't do anything when involves changing or showering while they're there.
Yep. You secure the bathroom. No one goes in or out. Doesn't matter.
Because if someone's in there already changing and showering, they stay there.
Yep. There's one more trick. Now, the officers have a caveat. If a captain were to walk in, and you'll know what they are by this time, I pray to God. If a captain walks in,
2 hours.
Yep. You sit there and you announce that an officer is entering the dormitory. You call to attention. Now, if a lieutenant walks in, you don't do anything.
Because someone of higher rank is already in the room. It's respect.
Yep. Now, if a lieutenant colonel comes in, which is higher than a captain,
call the room to attention.
Yep, you'll call the room. You always go by every single time a higher ranked person is in there. The last one is that what happens if it's a female in a male dormitory and an officer? you will do this. You will open the door. You'll say, flight, no, it's a spotter, no, dorm.
Dormitory 10 shot.
Dormitory 10 shot, and as they're walking in, you will announce female entering the dormitory in that rotation. We'll give you a demonstration what it looks like.
All right, so just say I'm letting the officer in. So
They
the minute
pass the credentials.
he has the credentials, so I open the door, I'll go, dormitory 10 shot, and then they'll walk through. Lady entering the dormitory. And that's it.
Yep.
All right, guys, we're gonna cut this video there because it's getting dark out and it's getting long. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and be with us for when you see for your Block 4 for your gas chamber and Seaburn and Fest. It'll be a great week.
Yep.
See you guys.
Fest and the burn.